Leviathan poses a serious threat. That black goo she manipulates is most likely some kind of liquid metal. It's the only thing that would explain its density and durability. When connected with other pools, it can be used as a passageway, and it can be compressed into a sphere to subdue the enemy. It can also be molded into a tidal wave-like formation. Needless to say, it's a highly versatile weapon.
All-purpose, almost.
But according to the combat data, it wasn't used for many actual attacks. It uses its own mass to physically strike, but it doesn't appear to have any other lethal capabilities. Its speed is also on the slow side, so there is a limit to its lethality.
Right. Therefore, the key is to figure out how much of that black liquid there is.
It was spread throughout the area. Considering how much Leviathan has moved around, there must be a significant amount of it underground. If only I could figure out its composition, I might be able to eradicate it. So frustrating.
It's unfortunate, but we came here to take down Behemoth.
Exactly. There have been a lot of unexpected developments, so we shouldn't be too hard on ourselves. We continue to focus on eliminating Behemoth.
So, what do we do about Leviathan?
We'll have to leave that to Cinderella and Grave. For now, it's our only option.
Hello? Are we invisible or something?
You will act as support. Stick close and provide assistance when we request it. Don't chase after glory heedlessly like fools. That contains the tactical upgrade OS prepared by Ingrid. Take a look. If you like what you see, you could put in a request for some modifications.
Customized modifications?
Correct. When we first planned this series of upgrades, we included you as well. Not sure what you'll think of it, though. Also, I don't want to hear anything from you about us not going far enough. You worry about yourself. If there's anyone who stopped short, it was you when you chose to leave.
Right. Thanks.
Picking up anything from Cinderella or Grave?
Yeah, both of them. Up ahead. I set up the tracking devices to detect their signals ahead of time.
Nicely done. Can you use that to detect the heretics?
Forget tracking. This device doesn't even recognize Behemoth or Leviathan.
It's highly likely that they possess stealth capabilities of their own. It could be another function of the dark matter they're coded in.
Huh? What do you mean?
So there are different factions amongst the heretics. And the four beasts have an inferiority complex when being stacked up against the offsprings, as they call them.
This is huge! If we play our cards right, we could encourage some infighting between them. Of course, that's only if they're interested in talking with us.
I don't like that idea very much. I'd rather kill them outright and be done with it.
Agreed. There's no point in conversing with monsters.
We're nearly there. Something's a little weird, though. They've barely moved from their previous positions a while back.
Could they be injured?
I highly doubt that.
True.
Let's move quickly.
What is that? Guys, am I imagining things?
No, I see it too. We all do.
What is this? It's almost all washed away.
All right, just a little more, please.
Is she taking a shower?
Seems like it. Prince, is that you? Wait a moment. I got all soiled, so let me wash up quickly and join you in a second. In the meantime, don't come near. I don't want you seeing me so filthy.
What a bunch of weirdos.
Ah, so refreshing. Would you like me to do the same for you, Grave?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
You being beautiful is enough.
I'm glad you think so. Would any of you like to clean up?
There's no more water.
I see some right beside you.
That's not for you. That's for Cinderella to use. If you want to shower, fetch some water yourself. There's a water tank over there.
Psh, you're just a glorified shower faucet.
Does anyone have a hairdryer?
Why in the world would any of us have...
I have one. Just a moment.
I knew I could count on you, Grave.
I can't believe this.
Enough. We're in the middle of a mission. There is no time for R&R.
This isn't R&R. This is something that must be done.
Wow, you look great.
Yeah, so pretty. I presume you're the Absolute Squad? Grave told me all about you. It's because of you that I was able to awaken. You have my thanks. Especially the little one over there.
Me?
You never lost the will to fight, even when your body was on the verge of breaking down. Very beautiful.
It was nothing.
You mustn't be so modest. You must have more confidence. You were amazing.
Okay.
And you, the one with the nice fragrance. Are you talking about me? You have a potent fragrance, but it puts me at ease. Could you tell me what scent it is you're wearing?
Oh, my. Sure. I didn't buy it. I mixed it myself. Would you like to know the recipe?
I'd love to.
I never thought I'd meet someone who I could talk to about perfumes.
And you, the one with the intense gaze.
Huh?
I hear you're the leader. Brilliant. Despite not wearing any advanced equipment, you demonstrated superlative combat skills and teamwork. Instead of relying on your superior physical specifications, you devoted yourself entirely to employing human fighting tactics. Such an unshakable belief in yourself. Such wondrous beauty.
You've got a good eye.
Jeez, everyone is like putty in her hands. She certainly has a way of ingratiating herself with people.
Well, now that we're all in one spot, what is the plan, Prince? How do you intend to go about that?
Okay. Behemoth far surpasses us in terms of physical capabilities. Fighting her head-on would be inadvisable, save perhaps for Cinderella. However, Absolute has undergone a series of upgrades and preparations for a fight against her. As for Leviathan, her physical strength is weaker in comparison. The fact that she evaded all gunfire by stepping into the puddles is a sign of that. However, that black liquid of hers is highly unpredictable, and we can't accurately estimate the extent of its power. Having said that, it's nothing that Cinderella shouldn't be able to overcome. In other words, Cinderella will focus on either Behemoth or Leviathan, and the counters and Absolute will deal with the remaining heretic. Ideally, Cinderella would be taking on Leviathan.
Wait, there is a flaw in that plan. The simplest solution to this problem is my taking them both out in one fell swoop. Are you saying they are scared?
Heretics? Scared? I find that hard to believe.
These are the 4 beasts we're talking about. Running scared and hiding has been their MO this entire time.
Fair enough.
So you're saying there's a high possibility that they'll resort to some underhanded trickery.
You say trickery, I say strategy.
Right. Strategy.
Oh, you're agreeing with me. Seems like I've finally gotten through that thick skull of yours.
If I didn't agree, you'd never shut up. So, I agree.
Ugh.
Wowee! Unwa's shaking all over.
All right, Leviathan is mine. I'll leave Behemoth to you guys. Consider it a gift, Rappy. Give it your all. Let your spirit soar.
I will. Thanks.
Wait, there's still one more thing we haven't covered. They can still transform as a last resort. What makes you so sure? You're right. It was the same with Indivilia.
A reasonable assumption. Perhaps this may have something to do with how they're not highly regarded by the other heretics.
Hold on. Does that mean Cinderella can transform?
I can, although I've never tried.
Why not?
Why do you think?
Because it wouldn't be beautiful?
Correct.
All right. Assuming that the probability of the 4 beasts transforming is low, the only issue then is...
How do we find them? We have no way of tracking those 2 down. Maybe we wait for them to come to us?
No, we can't let them make the first move without us first formulating a counterattack.
If I'm here, won't they steer clear of us?
That's a good point. They do seem rather wary of you. They're probably thinking that if they can take you out, they'll be able to win.
That's true. If I were to fall, all hope would be lost, as I am the strongest among us.
I agree.
Ugh. Therefore, we can't sit back and wait for them to take you out. We need to track them down by any means necessary and make the first move.
Very well. I'll conduct some aerial reconnaissance. This is most frustrating.
Good call. The four beasts are going to be conservative with their actions.
There was a place I noticed before when I was in the air. It has a staggering amount of crystals. I only saw it from a distance, however, so I don't know the way there.
If you give me the general direction, I can go look.
Oh, right. You've been here for ages.
Your incredible grave.
Let's move.